Mr. Kesley, please mute yourself. Ola, please mute yourself.
So is it long you started or you just started?
So we have.
I'm just joining.
We have. Now we'll mute everybody on. Please let me mute everybody upon entry. I don't like all this distraction. So, guys, now we have what we are waiting for on the on this guy. So we have the price. So let's see from daily. Yes. So we have a daily price close above the zone, which we have been waiting for on you can see our market range. So with this now, we can categorize this as a fake out. We have price close. On Friday, we have this zone retested. And now we have price give us that momentum. So where are we looking at to trade to on this guy? This is drawn liquidity, right? So that's our drawn liquidity. So that's our drawn liquidity on DSY. So we are anticipating a bullish DSY this week. So we draw the 4 hours. So we can see that this week, but where we'll get in is a pullback. A pullback is expected. So from that pullback, that's where we'll get in. Now the market make a gap. So this gap, I see fee. This gap will still be fee. So this one will wait for the market. So we'll wait for the market here. So that's the proper way to wait for a dollar to buy dollar from. So this momentum is very high. And if we look at it, if we bring our Asia high on this guy for interdaily markets, now price is seriously, can see how price shoot up Asia range. You see the gap. I was expecting this gap to be filled before price will move, but it is what it is. See how price shoot up. So today's Monday, maybe later today or tomorrow, a pullback will happen. But I want to know that this is a very good sign, a very good movement. So any pullback to these zones, especially we have a demand and we have an imbalance under the demand. So we can confirm 4 hours a break of structure here, right? So it is demand. So pull back to that demand to feed in this gap. So we'll look for what? A good buy. Now that we have seen that DSY is very bullish now, it has gained back strength with momentum, breakout with momentum. So what will happen? So I mark some spaces where I'm looking now to trade, and from higher time frame, and that's where I will be. So during the weekend, when I was doing my analysis weekend, you can see how price range here. We have this low, we have this low, we have this. So if I can see today, by today, if price close with what? With this kind of bearish. So this, I will be looking for throughout the week. So I'll be looking for what? A bearish to GU. So today, this one analysis is very straightforward. I'll just go to the point and I'll point out what we should be looking at this week. So when we come back, maybe from tomorrow, then all we'll be doing is to look for entry. This morning, forget entry because of this momentum we are seeing now. Today is just Monday. So if GU close bearish like this by the end of today with a daily candle, then the next zone where we would bearish to, you can see how this high stand at what as resistance, as a support now, resistance to support. We have this place that price will break. So now these are the possible movements that we could come to. So we have a very good range to trade with, a possible target of 400 pips for this week. So this week, that is my projection for GU. Somebody, okay, she's not here. So that's my projection for GU this week. I need this daily candle to close. In confirmation of this daily candle today, yes, that will be a confirm, a retest. So this place now, a retest of this demand supply zone, anything here, we look for a sell opportunity. And if you like to hold your trade, you can hold it for days. So after this place, this is the next support that we'll get to. So this is a very holistic a projection for what GU we are expecting for GU. You can see now that we have been ranging. Now we have the momentum. So the next one is Euro. Guys, Euro done it finally. I told us to look for a sell opportunity here on Euro. So when you look at it on 4, I know those of us that will be following, I'll be hammering this head and shoulder that a breakdown, when it breaks down, I still look for a retest and sell here. So if you get in here, congratulations. Please, if you get in Euro, if you get on Euro and in this zone, put 111 on the chart box. If you take Euro sell from that zone, give me 111 on the chart box, let me know. But now, the bigger trade is not yet. I know you have made, those of us that get in, you make money. Okay, Oluwasegun, you get in. Congratulations. So at least you have probably made, let's say you get in here, but this morning you have done over 100 pips. That is a lot. Now, the big picture for Euro USD, on Saturday, I begin to when I do my analysis, begin to refine. You see now, I don't want this guy to just collapse here like this, so it will pay me. Now, because we have a series of this high, so we have this high, then connect with this place, our price touch this place and bounce up. So this place is a very strong zone that I was waiting for a price to do what? To get out from there, that I will look for what? A buy opportunity. So now, daily confirmation. So if I have a daily confirmation, here today, then that is where the major big move, for Euro will come. Not even here, because here was just a consolidation. Between here and here was just, we have a resistance, we have a support. Now, if we have the clear now, so if we have this clear now, then we should expect maybe a pullback to this zone. Then this is first target, then that is first target, right? Then from here to here, it's another projection that we could go for. So this is a very big positions to look out for on Euro USD. So this is a major trade. So I will be trading more from this zone to this zone. That's about 250 pips thereabout. There from that zone to this zone, that's about 600. So I am projecting about 600 pips. You know why I'm projecting that 600 pips? Because we have some imbalances there that's not be free. We have this imbalance here. You can see this last candle, though there was a shadow retracement into this box, not fully. Then we have this candle that's not fully retested. So big move ahead of Euro is coming in, guys. Good move. Prepare yourself for explosive movement on euro. Now, without doubt, with the momentum I'm seeing, first a daily close cancel retest of that zone. You can see how the trend line was retested, and that trend line never got break. You can see this touch here, this touch, and here, price close below the trend line. We have a retest on Friday, and price never closed back to that zone. So that is a sign that we are rolling down. And again, price now finally take a flight, finally close below this all this high here, we stand as a strong support. So a retest would be, so anything here would be a very good opportunity for us to get into the euro again. So we are looking at euro. You can pick one of the two. So anyone that, whether euro USD or GUSD, so and you can decide to trade the two as give a trade opportunity for bearish. Then gold just fall this morning like magic. In fact, I did not expect what happened this morning to happen. It's like whether Arbitron doesn't speak, don't you go tweet. So we can see the price will always, no matter, let's go to 4 hours. So you can see clearly now how price on Friday, that's even that 60% initially, 61.8 was here. Then price could not. So I was concerned. I was concerned on Friday about this supply zone. I said this supply zone, that the only way gold can remain bullish is when price close back this supply zone here, then we can target this high. But otherwise, it will not. Now you can see. So what are we saying now? So we have come back to where a strong demand now. So should you look for buy opportunity here? Yes, you can. I think you can look for a buy opportunity here. So just going, if you want to buy now, based on where the zone that gold has come, a retracement will be coming in, and that is one. So I think the only, maybe if you want to take a small position this morning, the only what I can see now is only gold that you can take a small position. Even as I'm speaking now, don't expect me to say buy or sell. So make your choice, but it's good to take a small position. Price has swept into clear all Asia liquidity and now tap into higher time frame demand. So if you want to take a small position, you are free to do it, but please lower your risk. So I'm expecting at least a rally, maybe back to this, maybe this, or better still, Asia, maybe by New York, if Asia high liquidity can be taken. But I'm not too certain. That is why if you are taking any position, just put your stop loss below here. So in case the thing did not work out, it take you out, then you can be out of the trade. So that is my view on gold for this morning. That's my view on gold this morning. So we move to other. So AU, then AU again. AU, fine. Now, AU, we have price. Look at it. We have this range. We have this price range in here. We have this range. Price breakouts for that range. We thought that price would push up. Now, I can confirm this guy here now as what? As a fake out. So we have price close below back to the range, a retest and a proper retest. I marked this place on Friday. I said, the only mistake I did not I didn't know that momentum will come like this. So I was expecting when price trade into this place that this morning I will look for a sell opportunity. But I don't know how what happened with this momentum, this morning momentum. So you can see now this place has been retested. So we expect price. If price can give us back to this supply zone here, so we can trade to this place. So we can trade to that place. We can trade to that place. Let's go to 1 hour. So 1 hour now, yes. So 1 hour we can allow price come to that supply, then trade to this place. But the major move will happen whenever we have what? Maybe a close below here. So that is where the major move will come from. So whenever we have a daily candle close below here, I tell you the next zone that we'll trade to is this place. All these are long-time projection, not now trade. Just like what's happening on GU and what's happening on AU now. So, or on EU and GU. So, short-time trade, go to smaller time frame, go for a pullback, and now I've confirmed that price will trade back to 0.635006 at this support zone. So if you can get a pullback, then you can look for a sell opportunity. Your stop loss will come above here. Then you can look for a sell to this zone. But the major trade that I'm anticipating for is if I see price close below 63506, which is this support zone. Any daily close, I will look for a retest on smaller time frame that I will get in. So that should be about you can see that's about close to 250 pips. So I'm waiting for this big move, but that's not said I should not. I'll look for a sell opportunity from this zone. So I can look for a sell and hold the trade and look at, because if this guy is selling, because we already have a series of touch. If this guy is selling, you may see a strong momentum that will just break here. Here may not hold price again. So we may see a force that will break here. So if I get a sell around here, what I'm talking about, I can hold my trade. When you get here, I'll just close a small profit, lock a small profit, then allow the trade to run. Close, break, retest, another position will be added, then you can ride. So that is what which one is, look at 15, there's a big move, imbalance above. I am taking it to rally up that point. I already analyzed gold now. I already break down gold. I already talk about gold. So the choice is yours. I already talk about gold, and which is, I told you about gold. I told you about gold that if you want to buy, look for a buy here, stop loss, and believing that gold can rally back to this supply zone or take out Asia high sell. So that is gold. I already talked about gold. So let's go back. So I've talked about GU, EU, gold, AU, NU. So today is just to point out overall market direction. Then we can go and be doing whatever we are doing and looking for. So we can in fact, a lot of setup is coming in. A lot of setup is coming in, and this is good. Some price are breaking out from consolidations. See how price consolidate here. Now, when the problem of us is, some of us is that because we are trading when price is consolidating in a higher time frame, when you go to smaller time frame, you think that price is trending. But actually, it's not trending, it's just in a cycle. Look at what daily is doing. But you go to 15 minutes now, it is this price is moving, but price is not actually moving. So now price has been ranging here. Do how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days. Price has been ranging. So it tried to break and close this zone on Friday, but close back to the zone. That seller hook price back. So if we have this today close bearish like this, so a sell around there will be first target here. Then after here, the next target is this low. So the big move for NZD-USD would be about 300 pips. So this is the range. This is the range that is good, that we can have a very good trade opportunity. But let it stop us not to have, maybe if price closes here today, we come to 15 minutes or 1 hour time frame, something of this nature. So maybe a pullback, then we can trade even from that zone, even from this place to this place is just about some 60, 70 points there about. So that is it. So we need to see a direction, a clear direction. It's that time we target a very wonderful proofs to the future. A wonderful proofs to the future. So let's see how price will end today. Price already creating well a lower high formation. So, but today now we can reconfirm that as long as today has not ended, our price is still moving. So this kind of can see close back bullish. Then if you close back bullish, you can see fire up here. So nothing or this supply. So we cannot tell for now until today close. All I can say is that we are having a very good move. So now we have, let's look at BTC before I go to that other one. BTC is, we are currently 104. So BTC has come to another strong resistance zone. That's BTC. Though I don't trade BTC, but I don't love to analyze for some people. So we have come to this strong resistance zone. So let's see what price will do if price will continue firing and create an all-time high, or we'll see a pullback at least to this demand that breaks structure. So maybe from there, BTC will continue. So if you are be bullish on BTC, this is profit taking. Take profit now and wait for a good direction, wait for a good pullback before you continue logging BTC. So USD, okay, if I take a USD, let me tell the USD share. Come on, this guy is working, it's working. I'm love what I'm seeing. Now, USD share, you can be as being a very downward bearish market, but it's something big is coming to happen now. You may not understand, but I can tell you. So you can see we have a series. We have all this series of this low, all this low. The price came, touch here. So this zone that I mark here is a very strong zone for buyers to do what? To claim. And I was waiting diligently for if buyer can reclaim that place. So though a daily close, if this guy close a daily candle, so that would be a confirmation for a reclaim. So if they reclaim back to this place, then everything here will be labeled fake out. So what fake out are just liquidity formats. Are just liquidity format whereby the institutions declare, you can see, break all this low, clear all the stop losses, all the liquidity that is gathering here, gathering momentum and fire up. So when there's a claim like that, price intend to move in the opposite direction with aggressively. So now, if I have this is a daily candle close, then this guy will be bullish. So here will now become what? Maybe this demand here is support or this zone, then we can now look target up. So that's the first target. The second target is this. This will become our drawn liquidity. So that will now become what? Our draw on liquidity. So what is happening in the market now? A kind of development for dollar gaining strength is coming on board. It's coming on board, and we'll see how that will develop. How that will develop, right? So we have a demand there, so which we can work with. On daily demand, which we can work with. Maybe price tap into this demand, then we can look for a buy, and that is riding about 200 to 300 pips. Then if successful close above this high, then this one will be the next target. So I have just tried to give us how we should, even when you are trading from lower time frame, let's say you are trading from 15 minutes, you already know that, okay, this is direction I want to trade. This direction I want to trade. Like the case of Euro and GU now, you know that they are bearish. So if you are looking for a sell in 15 minutes, day trading, you are only position yourself for a sell opportunity. You are only position for yourself for what? A sell opportunity. So that is the major impact of this general overview of the market that I'm giving to us now. So what to give us, okay, this is what I'm looking out for the week, and I want to trade that direction. So USD card, the USD card.
Hello, Mr. Abba.
Please drop your message after this thing. You can now.
Okay.
No worry, I will ask everybody opinion, then we can contribute. Just give me some few minutes, I'll soon be done with my own. So USD card, it's another way of USD card. You see how price swept liquidity below here. Then we have this a change of character that happened even on daily. So if I draw to 4 hours, I'll draw to 4 hours. Just that price never come back. So we have this USD card, a break of structure, change of character. I was expecting this guy to come here because of this imbalance, but it is what it is. It never come, but it can still come. So I will not chase price. A good buy will be brief from here, then back to this place. If price can come back here, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy to long from here. Then I will have a good reward ratio because this is a demand. I will have this imbalance here. So all USD pairs. Now, movement have started on all USD pairs, starting from GU to EU. So GU now, to recap before I open the floor for contributions and questions, GU, a day close, we must see daily close. And that's why I don't miss tomorrow live session. Because I will give them where I will not give a final of God. By that time, we have known the end of this movement. We need to see this red candle close bearish below 1.32082 to confirm a successful breakout from these consolidations, and price must close below where it is now. Then that will confirm the next support resistance, which is so on GU, all I'm looking for is sell opportunity. I'm not looking for buy. EU, I'm looking for what? A sell opportunity. Already we have entry here already, which I announced. Be talking about last Friday. I announced entry is small time entry here, but the big one is that I want to see price close below 120 today. Close below 120, a pullback to this zone will be a very fantastic opportunity. Now, when price close here today and we see a pullback, we don't expect a price will fire up. As long this bullish candle here that closed on Friday could not close back above this trend line, then a reversal is coming. So this is my target. This is my target on this. Finally, gold has come to a very critical zone. If gold by mistake break here, gold may crash. It may crash to this demand. If you mistakenly, anything that may go to close below 32.02, which is this low here. If we have a daily close below here, then the next zone for gold is 29.56, which is this zone. So we don't want to. So I think buyer need to hold on to their buy, push gold from where it is now, to fill some of these imbalances. Who says they may not want to feed the imbalance now, but we have some imbalances that I can see the price we have here. So here is no imbalance here, but we have here. So that's why I said you want to buy gold. I think if the announcement I make, if this area now is very good to buy. Price has swept Asia low. Put your stop loss below here. That would be about, let me see, those of you that have small accounts, let's say you buy now, that would be about, let's say 130 pips. So if you buy with 0.01, that's about $13. And you can make up to $40 to $50 on this movement. So now, this is what I have for us on the market update for this beginning of this week and market directions. So let me give access to contributions, view, questions. We still have time. We still have time. We still have about 20 minutes for if you have contribution, we have question, please go ahead. But let's do it orderly. You can raise your digital hand, then I will call you. I don't know if Mr. Jerry have anything, contribution first. So please, go ahead. Anyone that want to.
Good morning,
Mr. Laulu,
everyone.
you were talking something that the other time. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Valentine, and
Okay,
everyone.
Mr. Jerry. Okay, welcome, sir.
So you like correctly said, we have the DXY showing up, showing some bullish strength. So this will give us some picture that the other major instruments may likely be having some good corrections. Starting from gold, that's why we have gold, pulling down. But there are some certain areas that we need to be cautious about, especially on gold, because gold has been bullish for quite some time. The gap we are seeing on DXY may not necessarily mean that there's a change in trend. That could just be like even for instruments like gold to make some good correction. Do you understand? So that's just what I need to say. If you go back to the gold chart, let's see.
Here's the gold. Go chart on 4 hours.
Okay, daily chart. Go to daily. Yeah, can you shrink it? Please put it on daily.
This is on daily. Let me shrink it. This is on daily.
Okay, good. So if you look at the fair value gap, there are some fair value gaps. That second green candle, the second green candle, no. Yes, that line. There's a fair value gap there. And then if you plot a Fibonacci from that low where your cursor is to the high completely, you will see that That fair value gap, price had not come there for quite some time. It was coinciding with our 61.8. And then not only that, that is where we have the major top that was broken to form a support now. That top by your left-hand side, you know.
Yeah.
So if you put 61.8, yes, that point. So that will be acting as a foundation for price. So we're likely going to have a major bounce at that point, which though may not go back to that high, but could pull up to maybe where price dropped from today. Where it dropped from today could pull up to that zone, or on Friday, where it dropped from on Friday. It could pull up, yes, exactly. It could pull up to that zone and then from there. So yes, you can see your 61.8 zone, between 61.8 and your 75% zone, that area between 61.8 and 75% zone is the area we should keep an eye on. So if you are selling, you need to take some caution around that zone. So that's my take.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So any other person, any questions? Somebody asking for synthetic, so I will just use the last maybe 10 minutes to do synthetic, 1 or 2 pairs. So
Good morning,
because we are
sir.
still okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I looked at the chart this morning. I saw there's a big gap. I don't know that it's daily jump at around 1 minute or so in gold. You just see a very big space. So will price go back to that gap? Is that gap
Yeah.
and fair value gap, are they similar?
Now, yes, normally price will go back to that gap. I can tell based on experience, price will surely
Okay.
trade to cover that gap. If you look
Okay.
at DSY, it's just me myself, I was just surprising on when depending on
Yeah.
broker, which broker is this? I'm coming. I want to do something because two different brokers that I'm using. I have about 3 different brokers that I could look. There's a gap on all
Yeah.
of them, but I come to this. So I was thinking when I did not see the gap on a trading view. So I
Yes.
was thinking, is it trade?
Yes.
Is it where trade? Is it where trade that create gap? And I now look at other broker where trade was a gap. I look up even
Yes.
Fundedness account I have there was a gap. Other than so I know that okay.
Yes.
So when I get to here, I know there's no gap here. I said, what now happened? So but there's a gap. If you look at DSY, it shows the gap. So normally the gap will be filled, but it may not be instantly. It may not be instantly.
Okay.
But I tell you, that gap will be
sir.
filled. That gap will be filled. Maybe from the tip of the gap, when it filled, price will not return, will not start selling back, especially this gold. You see that gap, I don't know when, no, between today and tomorrow, that gap will be filled.
Yes.
And at the tip of that gap, price will not be selling back, continue selling again. Because
Okay.
what gap mean? Let me give you one Orijo. At the beginning of the week,
Yes.
if you have a price on daily time frame,
Yes.
like what happened on this, if you have price gap
Yes.
up,
Yes.
it shows that week
Yes.
there will be a bullish price, will be bullish for that week. And if you have a price gap down,
Okay.
it's a sign that price will be bearish
Yes.
for that week. But price will come back. This gap, I can tell you that price will come back at the end of the day. Now you see how this will be retracing, correcting. When this
Yes.
gap is filled, then the price can start moving up again.
Okay.
So that based on my experience, but sometimes
Yes.
price does not cover the gap immediately. But in future time, it will cover the gap. It's called liquidity void. It's called liquidity void. It must be
Void.
balanced.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Another question from any person?
Thank you.
So, guys, just calm down. This week we have a lot. The price we know we trader, we are happy when price is moving. You can't, my prayer is that all this movement, price should take us along, because we don't want to see just a buy without because we trade when we get a pullback to get in. But there's some movement that price will just be going, no pullback. For you to get in, very difficult. That's what we have when you begin to have a very serious, strong trend. But like this now, if this guy come here on GU, on EU, like this EU, you know, I've been hunting for EU since 2 weeks now. I'll be hunting for this EU, and I just thank God that price play out the way I predicted when it was said that Shoda was here. I was saying that once price break, a retest, and on Friday I announced a sell from this zone. That wait for a sell, and thank God that somebody getting the sell, and now you see the momentum. So you can see now there's this gap. So now this is where I will wait for EU now. I can wait for EU here now for a sell opportunity now. So I'll wait for EU for a sell opportunity here. So that is the ideal place. Wait for a sell, stop loss above here. So this is as supply zone, the other block. If you come to 2 hours, I know that there's a break of structure already. Come to 1 hour. So we have price break structure, the supply zone. If gap free, then so that place will be glad to get in trade from this place. Stop loss will be here, and we could target this holistic zone. So that will be a very good reward ratio to us. If we get trade there, we can target 300 pips, while our stop loss will just be around about 70 pips. So let's be patient. But if you want to do your counter trade, you can go ahead using 15 minutes. Now we have price. Superficial lows. So what you need to see now, you need to see what a change of character. That's if you want to counter trade. Let price give you what? A direction for you to counter trade. Don't just counter trade without a view. So thank you so much. Somebody that asked for synthetic. Let's look at 1 or 2 synthetic for today. Let me start with this flip 4 on the screen. So flip 4, let's look at it on daily. So on daily time frame, we have our drawn liquidity here. So a price comes to the drawn liquidity. So 4 hours. So 4 hours. So I believe price may take out that liquidity because of this high. So I do want to join. Let's see, can we split to join 4 hours? If you want to join 4 hours, there will have to be, there are a lot of imbalance. So I'm not seeing price coming to this imbalance now. But if you see price take away this low here, then if price close below this low, then you should start looking for a sell opportunity. A sell opportunity, because this is a major strong low that push price up. So anything this low violated, then price can set to this place. And the price come to this, these are drawn liquidity on daily, can look for a buy, a sell opportunity from that zone. Flip 2. Then we run all the flip. 4 hours. Let me look at where daily is taking us to. Okay. Wow, we have this this big supply zone daily. So I'm assuming price is coming here. So wait for price to enter this zone and buy and sell. But for a buy, there's a demand there that you can trade with. So wait for price, trade to this demand, or let's go to 4 hours. Wait for price to trade into that demand, then look for a buy that will push here. And if price go up to this supply zone, then look for a change of character and look for a sell. So whether you buy from this zone or you sell, anywhere price first get to, so you know what to do. Flip one. The market is just bullish, bullish. Everything is bullish, 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 bullish. Flip one is bullish. So how do we get in? Can we get a trade on 1 hour? So the price come back to demand, this demand on 1 hour. Can look for a buy and target this previous this drawn liquidity here. So that would be all. Flip 5. This one is not just this guy, just bearish. One-way track. It's immediately clear this low. So it's just bearish, bearish. So just leave this one first. So let's see 20. So 20 daily. So price is coming to this. These are a key zone. So just be patient, allow price, sweep liquidity below this low and a reclaim, then that will be a bullish. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Tomorrow, I think setup will begin to come in from tomorrow and a lot of trade opportunity will begin to set in. So please trade safe and be guided. Thank you. See you tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. to 10. God bless you all.